I want to see if I can do a quick session to see if I can add some validation to a color string. So here we have the orchestrator taking in some kind of color string here, and it might not be a valid color string. So if you look over here, if the type is color, get material by name with color string, color string. So let's see what kind of material it makes. So our server is running. Let's go into localhost, spaces, jump over here. Let's color the box to be red. Okay. And let's open up the inspector. Maybe we can add a button for that. Soon. Scene.debug layer show. Materials. Yeah, so this is the material. Oh, I actually created materials that aren't being used with every mistype here. That's not good. How do I see more about this material? Textures, material. I think this used to be on the other side. Can I just pull this bigger? Nodes. See if I pick up on one of these. Yeah, didn't it used to have you could move it. But where's the there was like a form you could modify the what is this? What does this do? Oh, that's the bounding box. Oh, I think you can move this. Cone? Ooh. Rotate. And move. Like, okay, that's move. This is rotate. Let's rotate. Whoops. Let's scale up. Okay, this scale is pretty cool. But where like more you can edit about? How about light? How do you control the light? Let me look at some playgrounds. Playground, Babylon. Yeah, I had a inspector nodes. Yes, this part. This part. Properties. What does this thing do? Inspector. Babylon, JS, open. Show scene above. Plug layer show. Oh, is it hidden? It can be called that. Two panes can also be opened in embedded mode. Embed mode true. Do that. Hide. Okay, now we have cone. Okay, so it's much more concise now. Okay, so now we have the cone, grid, and so we have this thing that we can move around. This thing's kind of in the way though. I like how you can move this up to a certain point. What does this do? Ooh, it popped out into its own window. Nice. Camera. Okay, anyway, the materials. Is there anything we can do? Backface calling. Can we see which objects are using it? Textures. Add diffuse texture. Material. Let's check. Babylon.js list which objects or which meshes are using material. Okay, I think the best bet is to not save or not modify, not consider it valid unless it has 6 characters followed by the hash mark. So we'll do this on the back end. We'll create a special thing for it. And let's go to components, string. It's a regular string, but let's create a new thing that's called color string. And just copy string over to it, but call it color string. Okay, so validate that it's required, but we'll also validate valid format. Define validate valid format given the change set. And what do we want to do here? then we want to get the value. So how do we get the value? So ecto read field, ecto read field from change set. Where's your API? Apply action and fetch field. Fetches the given field from changes or from the data. Fetches the change. Okay, fetch field. Alright, so the color string equals fetch field, change set, and the key is value. Okay, so we need it to start with a hash. And let's see, we can clear errors first. I think we did that someplace else. Anyway, that's gonna bug me. Clear error. Okay, focus. Okay, so we have the color string. Validate format. Okay, validate format. Oh, okay, I can just use validate format and validate length. So validate format, change set, field. Okay. Here I added a regular expression, starts with a hash, and then is any combination of 0 through 9, A through F, and exactly 6 of those pieces. So then I can try this again. I change the cone color to green. 0, 0. Oh, it still is trying to save it, even though the chain set. And let me see the debug. Materials, yeah. Oh, right, I need to assign this to the component type. So entity, color, component. This is not a simple string, this is a color string. Let's refresh. Let's start from scratch here. Spaces, delete this one, space. Okay, enter. Box, color, let's go with 0, 0, F, F, U, F. Okay, very good. Now, materials, we only see correct colors in here. In fact, we should probably delete the color that was not used. How to do that? So anytime we change it, if the previous color is not used, we can delete it. I'm not sure. Well, at least this is a micro improvement, so let's just stop here.